Well, let me tell you something, brother. When you think, and I want to, shout out the viewers, the fans, the subscribers that are coming on to the show. We're going to bring on some viewers and subscribers. We're not bringing on any trolls or haters. We're going to actually bring on some real people, legitimate people onto the show. And we're going to bring you up on the screen. If you donate, if you become a channel member, if you subscribe, click the bell, we'll bring you up on the screen. We're going to be here all night long talking about the moments, the memories, and all the news and rumors that are coming around about the immortal one, Hulk Hogan. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you onto the stage. We're going to bring the viewers. This is going to be completely interactive. We're going to bring you onto the show. So if you want to be added to the show, just donate, comment, super chat, super sticker. Become a channel member today, guys. And we got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to get to about Hulk Hogan, the greatest wrestling legend of all time. When you think about Hulk Hogan, you think icon. You think historic. You think revolutionary. That's what you think, because Hulk Hogan was indeed that, a revolutionary. The immortal Hulk Hogan. This is going to be all about Hulk Hogan, the red and yellow, ringing true for each and every one of you, no matter what you think, no matter your thoughts, no matter your sentiments about Hulk Hogan. There would be no WWE without that man himself, without the immortal one. There would be no Hulk Hogan. I can assure you of that right now, okay? I can assure you of that. And we're just waiting for the notification to get sent out there. What's going on, Ryan? Again, we're going to throw you up on the screen. If you donate, become a channel member, subscribe, click the bell. We'll throw you up on the screen just like this. We will give you your... We'll give you your fair share here on Seanzviewent Entertainment. We got Dave 25. A sad day in wrestling. This will be, guys. Hulk Hogan said, when Ozzy Osbourne died, you ain't getting one over me, brother. I ain't going to let you have your time. It's time for me to die now, brother. Hulk Hogan couldn't even let Ozzy Osbourne have his time of death. He had to even get one over Ozzy, even in death, even in heaven. Hulk Hogan said, no. It's not ending this way. Hulkamania will run wild forever through the hearts and the memories, through each and every wrestling fan. You got that right. You got that right. SmackDown canceled tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Could it be? I'm so glad I got to meet Hulk Hogan a few months ago. Yeah, man, I guess for the last several months, Hulk Hogan hasn't been doing well. He hasn't been doing great. And, there was reports several months ago that he was on his deathbed. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. There was several reports a couple of months ago that he was on his deathbed, but we didn't want to believe it. We didn't want to see it. We didn't want to hear about it. But apparently he was really in bad shape. He wasn't in good spirits. And apparently when he died today, that set the wrestling world ablaze. And I did a video earlier, but I was I was so shocked and so stunned. I was so taken aback. I hadn't even gone over Ozzy Osbourne dying yet, and then this happens. I'll tell you what, if they're not going to cancel Raw or SmackDown this week, at least they got to do a 10-bell salute for Hulk Hogan. At least do a 10-bell salute for the immortal Hulk Hogan. If not that, you're going to have all the wrestlers come out from Raw and SmackDown, and you're going to have them on the stage. There needs to be a massive tribute show for Hulk Hogan. I was expecting Hulk to Hulk up. I really did. I wanted Hulk Hogan to Hulk up one more time. I wanted him to do the "you, brother." Or I thought Hogan was going to say, "Death doesn't work for me, brother. Death does not work for me." Now, if you were a fan of Hulk Hogan, I want you to press 7 in the chat room. If you were a fan of Hulk Hogan, I want you to press 7 in the chat room. Remember, if you want to help out the show, donate, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications. This show's about you. We're going to be taking your comments all night long. And Owen Hart and Eddie Guerrero, again, we're going to be throwing your guys, this is how interactive we are. This is how social we are. This is how much we care about your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, your view on YouTube.com. We're going to throw up your comments live on the air. And, of course, I hope you'll donate and become a channel member or super chat or send a super sticker today. This has been a very trying, hard time. SmackDown needs a show for Hulk Hogan on Friday night. And, again, guys, this is how we're going to interact. This is how we're going to go back and forth. It's going to be feedback. It's going to be interactions. It's going to be your comments. It's going to be your thoughts. We're going to be bringing up on the stage. SmackDown should probably, like how they did for Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. Yes, I agree. It should be something quite like that. Long live the Hulkster. Now, the only way that Hulk Hogan could come back, is through AI. He was at a local grocery store promoting his beer, and I got a 12-pack of his Real American beer signed by Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart. I mean, Hulk Hogan was so significant. He was so iconic. He was so historic. He was so legendary. This legendary figure, this legendary icon, Hulk Hogan was the benchmark. Hulk Hogan was professional wrestling. Let's call a spade here, guys. Let's be realistic. Rest in peace, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Yes, the wrestling world, we are all shedding a tear today, guys. We are all indeed shedding a tear. Have no fear, the brash one is here. Long live Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace, Hulk. Again, we're going to throw your names, your comments, your messages. It's all about your feedback, guys. It's all about your feedback. This is the time. This is the time to get out your favorite moments. And we're going to throw your matches up. We're going to throw your comments on the screen. We're going to get your favorite moments, your favorite promos, your favorite matches. What was it about Hulk Hogan that you loved or liked? Is Hulk Hogan the reason you watch professional wrestling? Is Hulk Hogan the reason why you got into wrestling? Did Hulk Hogan save you from something? Again, we can talk about all the controversies, but this is going to be a significant stream talking about the good things that Hulk Hogan did. Because let me tell you, as much bad as Hulk Hogan may have done, he did a hell of a lot more good. He did a hell of a lot more significant. He helped out a lot more than he didn't help. I'll tell you that at the end of the day. And again, we're going to bring in up your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback because this is where it's at. This is what we do. I am Sean's freaking View, and we're going to bring you all into the view. We're going to bring you all into the set. We're going to make you a part of the conversation because this is where we shine, and this is where we do it all the time. Can everybody hear me all right and see me okay? I want to make sure everybody can hear me and see me okay in the room. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me and see me swell and fine. Can everybody hear me and see me good? Andre the Giant got me into wrestling. Hollywood Hulk Hogan was my favorite. They need a show like they did for Owen Hart. Yes, Will. I agree with that one as well. I must say I agree with that one as well. Let's see here what we've got going on. Guys, remember, it's so crucial to become a channel member today. Yes, very important to become a channel member. I do this, guys. We do this multiple times a day. We're gonna go live a hell of a lot more often. I just want to make sure. Am I live on YouTube right now? Set outro video. I just want to make sure, guys. I'm just learning this again. I haven't been on this in a long time. It's been a long time since I've been on the live here. It's been a long time since I've been on StreamYards going live, but I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me and see me clearly. I'm a WWE and wrestling fan because of Hulk Hogan. You're live. You're live, pal. I'm only 19 and preparing to be a professional wrestler, and I wanted to meet the Hulkster. I can tell you one thing. I met Hulk Hogan, and I seen him wrestle live against Randy Orton in Boston, Mass. at SummerSlam. Remember that year Randy Orton went against Hulk Hogan? Yeah, well, I was there. I witnessed it. I was in the crowd. I was in the audience, and I will never, ever forget that night that Hulk Hogan was running wild all over the RKO, all over Randy Orton, the Viper. And then remember the year before that, Hulk Hogan went against the Shawn Michaels. Remember that, viewers, fans, and subscribers. So a lot going down here. So, I mean, there's a lot to talk about this. And again, we're going to throw up your comments on the screen. We're going to throw them up. Even under the circumstances of Hogan's passing, it is cool to see you, Sean. Sad day for wrestling. And again, it really is. Again, they should put the best of Hulk Hogan on SmackDown tomorrow and TNA Wrestling tonight. Yes, you would think that TNA Wrestling is going to pay homage to Hulk Hogan tonight. You would have to assume that TNA Wrestling is indeed going to pay homage to Hulk Hogan tonight. You would have to suspect. You would have to assume that. Again, it all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. I want your best moments, your best matches. What was your overall thinking and your thoughts about Hulk Hogan? I remember staying up late to see Hulk Hogan wrestle on Saturday night's main event. You know, it's very sad that the WWE doesn't even make Hulk Hogan a part of Saturday night's main event anymore. Well, now he certainly will never be a part of it because now he's dead. He passed away, sadly, untimely, and unfortunately. I don't know why the WWE edited Hogan out of the video package for Saturday night's main event. Hulk Hogan made Saturday night's main event what it was. Hulk Hogan made WrestleMania what it was. Check out Bret Hart's tribute. Oh, I can only imagine what that's going to look like. Hulk Hogan will live forever. I never got to meet Hulk Hogan or anyone in the WWE, but I did see Hulk Hogan live at WrestleMania 2 against King Kong Bundy. My very first was Bash at the Beach in 96 when Hulk Hogan turned heel and formed the NWO for life. Hulk Hogan wins the championship against Ric Flair. Rest in peace to the WWE Hall of Famer, the icon, the legend, the myth. There will never be another persona. There will never be a character like Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. He was also baptized last year. Glad that he changed his life. Yeah, Hulk Hogan saw the error of his ways, and he changed his life, guys. He really did. Hulk Hogan changed for the better. I'll never forget when we had Stone Cold, The Rock, and Hulk Hogan in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania several years ago. Do you remember that, viewers, fans, subscribers? Remember it was Hogan, Austin, and The Rock all in the same ring at WrestleMania. I am still in shock. Viewers, we still didn't even get over Ozzy Osbourne dying. And Hulk Hogan said, brother, I'm going to overshadow your death. I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to up you on this one. Hulk Hogan wouldn't even let Ozzy get one over him, even in death, even in heaven. Hulk Hogan said, not today, brother, not today. Again, we're going to throw up your comments. We're going to throw your comments right up on the screen. Long live Hulk Hogan. Remember, if you want your comments, your opinions thrown up on the screen like I'm doing, if you want them front and center, all you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, become a channel member, or donate with a super chat or a super sticker today. Let's not forget, he was the ultimate Thunder Lips. Yes, he was not only a wrestler, but he was Hollywood. He was a star. He was a motivator. He just started his own beer brand. He just started his own wrestling company. Hulk Hogan was going to literally live forever. Yeah, well, it was news everywhere. Obviously, the whole world knew about it. The whole world was talking about it. Is TNA live tonight? Yes, I think TNA will be on live tonight, and I am expecting some sort of memorial, some sort of video package for Hulk Hogan from TNA Wrestling tonight. TNA. I wonder if the Double Z will make a video about this. I don't care about him. I don't care about him. I could care less. All I care about is Hulk Hogan at this point. Holy moly! We got $100 donation to the GoFundMe of the Brash and the Brazen. Oh my God, a monumental wow, $100 donation from one Jerry. Jerry donates, coming up big when it matters most. Thank you so much for Jerry, who has now joined the bright lights of the LED board. The bright lights. Jerry has joined, and an emphatic statement has Jerry. Wow. Jerry is in the lead. Jerry is in the lead. He has made the LED board. Viewers, fans, and subscribers. Jerry's name is front and center. $100. Unbelievable. Crazy. What a dynamic we just saw. We just witnessed. Jerry, was it Jerry the King Lawler? Congratulations to Jerry. If you want to make the board, if you want to join Jerry, you just got to donate $20 or more and your name gets on the board. Just donate $20 or more and your name will be added to the board, the Brash board of Seanzviewent Entertainment. Thank you so much. Thank you the world over. That's what you call a $100 bomb by Jerry. Absolutely unbelievable, viewers. Absolutely unbelievable, unmistakable. $100 donation. Jerry has set the limits. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Again, guys, I told you, without you, there is no foundation for the show. Without you, there truly is no Seanzviewent Entertainment. Truly, honestly, figuratively, and literally. Hulk Hogan gone at 71. Wow, guys, this is about as truthful as we could get. And we thought, listen, when we thought when we heard this, we thought it was a hoax. We thought it was not. We thought it was fake. We thought it wasn't real, but it was as real can get, guys. Yep. And again, we're going to pull up your comments on the screen, guys. We're going to pull up your comments. Remember, if you want to be added to the LED board, just click the pinned comment section or in the chat room. Click the link, and you can become a part of Seanzviewent Entertainment and get your name on the board. Get your name on the bright lights of the LED board on Seanzviewent Entertainment. Police reveal the mystery behind Hulk Hogan's death. According to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, according to multiple outlets, viewers. According to multiple outlets. I mean, you want to talk about a monumental donation, the $100 donation. You know, football's coming back. Hulk Hogan's not here. He just started his own wrestling brand. It was going to be supreme. It was going to be off the chain. It was going to be off the charts. The anticipation was at an all-time high. There needs to be a showcase for Hulk Hogan next year for WWE 2K26. Let's see here. I predict Triple H will give a speech about Hogan to kick off a tribute show. Again, you cannot just give a little image of Hulk Hogan at the beginning of WWE and say, "Oh, rest in peace." Oh no, if the WWE does that and they just give a little image at the beginning of the show and that's all they do, that would be sick. That would be reprehensible, and that would be sinister. That would be unjust if they were to do something like that. They need to go all out, 10-belt salute, all the wrestlers standing on the aisle or in the ring. They need to do tributes all night long, video packages, montage, everything. Everything. Yeah, if you want to donate $5,000, you can do that. I don't think you can actually do that on YouTube. Hogan was one of the greatest, and he will be greatly missed. Oh, you got that right. He will be greatly missed. Ryan says, I hate Hulk Hogan. Again, you could hate him, but you got to respect what he did, because if it wasn't for Hogan, there would not be any wrestling on your screen right now. And again, if you want to be like Jerry and donate to the show, your name gets added to the board. All you got to do is donate $20 or more, and I will add your name to the board. Just click the link in the comment section of the video in the chat room of the video. Yeah, the journey, what Hulk Hogan did for the business. Hulk Hogan put wrestling on the map, ladies and gentlemen. He put it on the map. Hulk Hogan made wrestling significant. He made it dynamic, and he made it relevant. He made it absolutely relevant, did Hulk Hogan. I can tell you that right now. Hulk Hogan was indeed the real deal. He was the appeal. F all the Hulk Hogan haters. And again, you don't have to like Hulk Hogan, but you got to at least give the man some respect. Listen, he made his mistakes. He did wrongdoings, no doubt about it. And that video that leaked about him supposedly, talking about blacks and racists and all that stuff, that was a video that was private, and it wasn't supposed to go, it wasn't supposed to air. It wasn't even supposed to see the light of day. That video, okay, listen, people say things they don't mean. People make mistakes. Hulk Hogan was far from perfect. We get it. Hulk Hogan was far from perfect. But at the end of the day, Hulk Hogan wrestled in the rings with whites and blacks and un-Americans and Americans. And it didn't matter your color, your origin, your race. Hulk Hogan went against them all. He went in Japan. Hulk Hogan, if anyone wants to say Hulk Hogan's racist, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to tell you that you can't say what you want to say. But by God, Hulk Hogan is an icon. He is a national treasure, okay? Rest in peace to the legend Hulk Hogan. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace. Remember, guys, it's so important and crucial to take this video, like, comment, and share this video all over Facebook. Share it all over the entire internet. Hogan was wrestling. Without him, there would not be WWE, WCW, and TNA. Yes, Hogan was wrestling. I agree. He is indeed a legend. He is a legendary icon. He's a folk hero, for God's sakes. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers coming down the pike of the brash and the brazen. How did you learn about Hulk Hogan's passing? How did you know Hulk Hogan died this morning, viewers? How did you learn about the immortal one, Hulk Hogan, passing away? Footage has surfaced of Hulk Hogan being taken from his home on the day of his death. Footage has surfaced now of Hulk Hogan being taken away on his death. Brooke Hogan addresses the passing of her father, Hulk Hogan. The Clearwater police confirmed Hulk Hogan's death was not suspicious, because there was, of course, a lot of rumor and speculation that could there have been something done. And again, there was rumors that he was even on hospice. A lot of rumors and speculation that Hulk Hogan was even on hospice towards the end there. But we don't know that to be true. We don't know if Hulk Hogan was eating. We don't know if he was breathing. We don't know if he was standing. We don't know what was going on. But there was a lot of rumors that Hulk Hogan was having hospice in his house. What's something about this too? Hulk Hogan, you know who that theme song, I Am a Real American? I think the singer of that band that sang Hogan's song, I Am a Real American, I think the singer even died either last year or this year. So Hulk Hogan's superfan died this year. Hulk Hogan's music artist died this year. And now Hulk Hogan has died. All three in the matter of 1 year. Absolutely crazy. Unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. It's crazy to me. It really is crazy to me that has happened like that. Yeah, Hulk Hogan dies, then his super fan dies, and then Hulk Hogan's music artist dies, the one that sang I Am a Real American. Crazy, 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 crazy. Again, guys, I want you to post your favorite moments. 3 decades of dominance. Rest in peace, Hulkster. Let's see. Family or friends or prayers, wrestling family. Rick Derringer. Yeah, didn't he just die this year or last year? Wasn't it one of the two, one or the other? I mean, man, the red and yellow really went down far this year, man. My brother, CNN, and ESPN. WWE doesn't exist without the immortal Hulk Hogan. I saw a breaking of his passing this morning. My jaw dropped. Yes, indeed. Indeed, it did. Remember, guys, become a channel member. Send a super sticker. Send a super chat today. And Seanview Entertainment will continue to live on through the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Also, how the WWE is expected to handle Hulk Hogan's passing. Hulk Hogan passed away at 71 years old today after an apparent cardiac arrest. He will be remembered forever as a trailblazer, but some fans have wondered how the WWE will deal with things. It's been noted by Fightful Select that many readers asked how WWE would handle Hulk Hogan's death and passing away. Just reading this doesn't seem right. It doesn't even add up, Hulk Hogan being dead. It doesn't even feel right. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't look right. It was reported that they were going to highlight Hogan as normal and that he was a part of the WWE family. As normal, you think? Again, if they don't go all out with Hulk Hogan tributes and video montages and packages and a 10-bell salute, then I don't know. I don't know what the WWE's become. Hulk Hogan's time in WWE was influential and he changed pro wrestling forever. He may have been a controversial name through the end of his career, but he was still a part of the WWE family and they welcomed him back for many appearances. WWE will likely get an amazing tribute to Hulk Hogan that will bring a tug on everyone's heartstrings. Only time will tell how many accolades and memorials he receives for the remainder of the year, but his passing has reached throughout pulp culture. It has went viral. Hulk Hogan was immortal and an icon and loved by millions and as a hero and role model. He was also human, and sadly, he is no longer with us. WWE will treat his passing as they do for all legends, but we can probably expect something memorable. What is your take on how the WWE should address Hulk Hogan? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on the immortal Hulk Hogan, the legend, the icon, the Hall of Famer. How do you think the WWE should address the red and yellow, brother? We're going to go back to the comments. We're going to throw them up on the screen. I hope WWE acknowledges him in a graceful and respectful manner and not just the life and death back screen crap. He deserves respect. Yeah, you going to watch TNA Wrestling tonight? I might watch it. Is it on now or is it already been on? It must be sad to play as him in WWE 2K25 or any wrestling for that matter. Yeah, Hulk Hogan for life, NWO. Yeah, maybe have a 3-hour SmackDown. Maybe have a 3-hour memorial about Hulk Hogan on Monday Night Raw. I mean, there's a lot of different things that WWE could do. There's a lot of different specialties that WWE could do for this. And again, we're going to go live a lot more often. We do hourly content. We do around the clock. We don't miss out on anything. I found out from when you came on in your first live show. Yeah, I did do a video earlier, but now we're going to get your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, because this show's about you. This show is about each and everybody and about Hulk Hogan's memories, his moments, his matches, his promos. Again, you ain't ever going to witness another character like Hulk Hogan. The persona, the magnitude of Hulk Hogan, the absolute power, the mega powers. Remember Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior. Remember Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake. As a matter of fact, here he is right here. Remember Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Remember Hulkamania and Macho Man. Remember Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan. All the great tag teams. All the prolific members. I mean, unbelievable. Ray says, I am one of the biggest supporters of Hulk Hogan. I am one of his number one fans. And again, as you can see, we're going to be bringing up your memorials, your comments, your feedback all night long, live on the Brash and the Brazen. What is going on, B? What is going on, B? Just a crucial time in the world of professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Just a crucial time. Hulkamania for life. You got that right, bro. Hulkamania for life. Remember, guys, if you want to beat the $100 donation by Jerry and you want your name on the board during this Hulk Hogan memorial video, the tributes to Hulk Hogan keep coming in. We're going to feature your comments on the screen all night long. But if you want to be like Jerry and donate $100 or $20 or $40 or $50 or hell, even $10, $10 will get your name on the bright lights of the LED board on my show. $10 will get you. Have fun in heaven, Hogan. Say hello to Andre for me. Yeah, can you imagine Hulk Hogan's going to be able to slam Andre the Giant, pick him up over his head once again? Hulk Hogan will be able to do that once again. Rest in peace to the mortal Hulk Hogan, my childhood hero. Always a fan of WWE for 24 years, and I don't think you remember me. Bro, I have so many viewers and subscribers. It's hard to remember everybody, but I do respect, and I'm very grateful that you're here. I really am. Next week, I am buying Hulk Hogan toys. Rest in peace to the immortal Hulk Hogan. You guys should see how Ric Flair was really emotional, sad during his interview at TMZ today. Well, of course he was. Ric Flair, I mean, I don't think anybody ever thought that Ric Flair was going to outlive Hulk Hogan. That's one thing. I don't think that was on anybody's cards. Ric Flair outliving Hulk Hogan. So now here's the legendary names that are still with us. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Bret Hart. See, I want to say Hulk Hogan. I want to say Hulk Hogan, but you can't even say that no more. So it's Stone Cold, The Rock, Bret Hart, Ric Flair, who's another? Triple H, Kane, The Undertaker. I mean, I guess that's your big five right now. Triple H, you have to put on that list, I would assume. I don't think Triple H changed the business, but he definitely added to it. Triple H definitely added to the Attitude Era. But again, on the level and on the in the same sentence as Hulk Hogan, that's a tough one. Stone Cold's on the same sentence as Hulk Hogan, okay? Because while Hulk Hogan put wrestling on the map, Stone Cold redefined it. Stone Cold, again, Hogan started it, but Stone Cold redefined it. And then, of course, John Cena. We can't forget about John Cena as well, viewers, fans, and subscribers. And again, if you want to donate, you can send a super chat, a super sticker, whatever you like here on Seanzviewent Entertainment. This show is about you. We bring you into the front and center. This show is all about you, guys. It's all about you, literally and figuratively. I'm hoping he give his life to Jesus before he passed. I remember when he came out to speak about his faith in Christ, but only God knows his heart and his life. Exactly. What's going on, man? It's been tough. It's been rough. The last 48 hours between Ozzy Osbourne dying, Hulk Hogan dying. I don't think anybody got over Ozzy's death. Ozzy just died, yesterday, the day before, and now this. Hulk Hogan versus The Undertaker was a good match as well. Jake the Snake Roberts, Ted DiBiase, and Kevin Nash. Yeah, they're still with us. Thankfully and luckily, they're still with us. Yet Rob Van Dam, Mr. RVD, Mr. PPV, luckily, still with us. Yes, indeed, viewers. And again, if you want to be on the bright lights of the LED board, all you got to do is donate to the comment section. Donate to the comment section below, the chat room that's below there. Wherever the chat room is, if you want your name on the board, $10 or more, get your name on the board. Just click the link and I'll add you to the board during this ultimate Hulk Hogan tribute, where we get your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on Hulk Hogan, all his memories, all his moments. You should do a watch along for Raw and SmackDown. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Well, again, I'm going to be going live a hell of a lot more often. I'm going to be going live a lot more often, thanks to my viewers, fans, and subscribers. Yes, indeed. And again, I do want to thank Jerry for the $100 donation. A $100 donation. You want to talk about maximizing. You want to talk about the performance. You want to talk about the prolificness of that. I did not anticipate that, so thank you very much. Thank you so much. It means a whole hell of a lot to this show and the future of the show and the foundation of the show. Again, if you want your name on the board, just donate $100 or more, or 20, or 30, or 40, or 50, or 60. Just donate, and you will get added live on Seanzviewent Entertainment. Just as live as Hulk Hogan was, because Hulkamania was running wild. Whether it was the 70s, whether it was the 80s, whether it was the 90s, whether he was a heel, whether he was a good guy, a bad guy, whether he was a tweener, Hulk Hogan always made you feel something, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Sting. Yes, we got Sting in WCW as well. Yes, the great Stinger. So unreal. Yes, it is very, very unreal. Absolutely tragic. Absolutely unreal. Sick, sad, and sinister, guys. The last thing I expected today was to wake up and hear that Hulk Hogan died. I woke up, I saw the news, and I couldn't believe it. I thought it was clickbait. I thought it was fake. I thought it was a hoax, but no, it was real. When CNN started talking about it, and then it really hit me when the WWE posted it. When the WWE posted it, then I knew, oh my God. You know, you got to wonder, how long did they work on Hulk Hogan? How long did the paramedics work on Hogan to make sure he stayed alive? I just hope that they did everything they could to make sure that Hulk Hogan could have stayed alive. I hope they did everything in their power to save Hulk Hogan. Jerry Lawler is still with us, but he's in bad shape himself because he had that horrible stroke. So, but luckily, yes, Jerry Lawler is still with us. But as we know, the way he talks now, due to that stroke, Jerry Lawler has never been the same. But luckily and thankfully, he is still with us. So now look at the Hogan era. The Hogan era. You had Mean Gene Okerlund. Mean Gene, gone, dead. Hulk Hogan, gone, dead. King Kong Bundy, the Magnificent Morocco. Is he alive? I think Morocco is he still alive, or did Morocco die? I know King Kong Bundy died. Yes, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Yes, indeed. Yes, rest in peace to the icon, the legend, the myth that he is. Madison Square Garden honors Hulk Hogan with a massive tribute after passing away. Okay, breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Madison Square Garden honors Hulk Hogan with a massive tribute after passing away. Yes, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden in New York City has delivered a powerful farewell to one of wrestling's biggest icons, Hulk Hogan. Hours after the WWE Hall of Famer's death was confirmed, a massive black and white tribute lit up the historic venue in New York City. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, 1953 to 2025. For generations of fans who saw Hogan headline unforgettable nights inside Madison Square Garden, the tributes felt deeply personal. The moment wasn't just a nod to Hogan's legacy, it was a statement about his place in professional wrestling. MSG is often called the Mecca of sports entertainment, and it really extends honors like this. But Hogan wasn't just anybody. He was the guy who helped turn Madison Square Garden into sacred ground for the WWE. Rumors had circulated about his health in recent months, especially after a neck procedure in May. While his wife, Sky, had publicly denied claims that he was in a coma, fans remained concerned, still few more prepared for the news that the Immortal One was gone. Hulk Hogan didn't just work Madison Square Garden, he owned it. From the very first WrestleMania to countless main events, Hogan helped define an era, and at the world's most famous arena, the tribute screen said what many fans couldn't put into words. Again, Hulk Hogan, guys. Did this MSG tribute hit you in the gut like it did for so many? What are your memories and moments of Hulk Hogan? Again, viewers, it all comes down to your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions at the end of the day. So, yes, now Madison Square Garden is paying tribute. MSG, New York City. I've been in that arena a couple of times. And again, I was there. I was witnessed. I saw Hulk Hogan live at SummerSlam against the Viper, Randy Orton. I witnessed it. I saw it. And, man, to think he's no longer here, to think we're never going to see Hulk Hogan ever again. Man, that kills. That hurts. Again, guys, donate to the show. Become a channel member today. I can't do this without you. I need the help and the backing of all my viewers, fans, and subscribers. If there was no Hulk Hogan, there would be no wrestling. He made wrestling as it is today. Yes, indeed. You got that right. You hit the nail right on the head on that one. Words couldn't be any truer. Words could not be any truer for the immortal Hulk Hogan, viewers. Hulk Hogan will for sure be immortal now. Mick Foley shocked by Hulk Hogan's death. Comments on Hulk Hogan's scandal. Again, viewers, just absolutely just heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. Michael Cole and Sergeant Slaughter remember Hulk Hogan on SportsCenter's ESPN. TNA is now remembering Hulk Hogan. I mean, Hulk Hogan, guys, again, a household name. The most recognizable name in the history of history, viewers. Remember, if you want your comments on the screen, just leave a comment, a like, a subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications. This is where it all happens. This is what we do because I'm Sean's freaking View, and I'm coming at you. I remember seeing Hulk Hogan wrestle in person for the first time in 2002 in State College, PA on Monday Night Raw. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I liked Hogan as part of the NWO. He was a great heel or babyface. Yeah, both. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. AEW should pay tribute to Hulk Hogan as well. Oh, my God, for sure. Oh, my God. Yes, they should. I agree. Guys, make sure to share this video. Share this link all over Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, wherever social media is. Share this video everywhere as we need your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on the matter. Yeah, well, isn't Phil Collins in hospice or something like that? Remember, they say it comes in threes, but we're up to 4 already. We're already up to like 4 deaths already in a matter of like 2-3 days. 2-3 days, it's sick. It really is sick. Again, viewers, we are going over the memories, the moments, the promos. And again, you will never see another figure like Hulk Hogan ever again. You just won't. They don't make him like Hogan. They don't look like Hogan. They don't act like Hogan. Again, where is those larger than life personalities in wrestling nowadays? That is what wrestling is missing. Wrestling is missing the characters, They're missing the over-the-top personalities. They're missing the personas. Where is that? Where is that in wrestling nowadays? Honestly, where is that in wrestling in 2025? Honestly, I'm waiting for it. Honestly, I'm still waiting for it. Rest in peace to the Hulkster. Rest in peace to Terry Bollea, other known as Hulk Hogan. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace again, guys. If you want your thoughts, your comments live on the screen, if you want me to feature your comments, just leave a like, a comment, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications. His match with Randy Orton was one of my favorites. Yes, Hulkamania forever. I agree. Hulkamania is forever. Wow, guys. You will never forget where you are or what you were doing on July the 24th, 2025. And again, Hulk Hogan, you know what? He couldn't even put over Ozzy. Ozzy, you died. Well, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to die now. And that's what happened there. Hulkster against Yokozuna was epic. Yeah, WrestleMania 9, or I don't know if you're talking about the King of the Ring in 93. I don't know if you're talking about WrestleMania 9 or the King of the Ring, but there has to be something in the air for real. Yeah, I know. It's really sad and scary, guys. We are living in some unforeseen times, guys. Some very shocking times we're living through right now. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. This is not the kind of thrilling update that I want to give. This is not the kind of thing I want to talk about. This is not the kind of thing that satisfies me, guys. What are you going to do when Hulkamania lives forever, brother? And again, Hulk Hogan is going to live forever. He's going to live forever through the hearts, through us as wrestling fans. You know, you would think that TNA would do that tonight. I don't know. Isn't TNA on at what, 8 o'clock, 7:30? TNA might be on right now for all I know. It may be on right now. My favorite Hulk Hogan matches came from TNA. Hulk Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania 18 from Canada. Yes. Hulk Hogan, boy, he blew the roof off Canada that night. Wasn't it Toronto, Canada? Sky Dome or something? I know it was in Canada. People can say what they want about Hulk Hogan, but without him, WWE wouldn't be where it is today. And without Hogan, there wouldn't be an NWO. I loved his NWO days as well. Yeah, the Hulkster was the reason for a lot of things. The Hulkster was a reason for a lot of different things, guys. Hulk Hogan, the most recognizable name, the most over star. How, guys, I said it before, the wrestling world, this is going to leave a scar. A scar. The wrestling world will never be the same again, guys, okay? I don't know how we're all expected to recover from this. How are we supposed to come out of this, honestly? How are we supposed to come out of this? The immortal one, the Hulk Hogan. One of the greatest of all times, guys. And again, we're going to be taking your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions live on the show. We're going to put up your comments live on the screen. I have not been on StreamYard in quite a long time, so I'm trying to actually figure this out right now. It's been quite a long time since I've been on here. So I'm still trying to get this right. Let's see. Where the hell do you get the link? Wow, this thing has changed so much. Do you remember the movies when the Hulkster was in during the... Oh, yeah, I remember that, bro. You know, he took a little break. He went to the movies. I'm as devastated as every Hulkamaniac. Yeah, you got that right. That's why I'm wearing the yellow today, guys. It's a CM Punk shirt, but at least it's still yellow. Is SmackDown going to pay tribute to Hulk Hogan and The Miz dressed as Hulk Hogan? Oh, boy, imagine that. I don't know. I don't know if that would get over so well. I don't know if The Miz should be doing that. The biggest death in professional wrestling. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Sadly and unfortunately and untimely. Horrendous. Just horrendous, guys. Nobody had the kind of swagger like Hulk Hogan, all right? Nobody had that kind of swagger like the immortal one. Oh, no, no doubt. I mean, Hulk Hogan dying, man. Nothing's going to beat or match that, sadly and unfortunately, because Hulk Hogan was that much of a name. He was that much of an icon. He was that much of a legend. Again, Hulk Hogan was known the world over. I'm talking the entire world knew about Hulk Hogan. The entire world. Again, people that don't even watch wrestling knew the name Hulk Hogan. You went up to someone on the streets. Who's your favorite wrestler? If they don't even watch wrestling, you know what they would say? Hulk Hogan's my favorite wrestler. Just because they know the name, okay? They know the icon. They know the myth. They know the Hall of Famer. And I'm trying to get the link. I'm trying to figure out how you do this now. Again, it's been so damn long since I've done this. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just figured it out. I think if anybody wants to come live on the show, there's the link. If anybody wants to come live on the show, guys, there it is. I got the link. I'm inviting my fans, my subscribers. I'm inviting you, the viewers, live on the show. There is the link. If you guys want to join in, again, I think that is the link. I hope that's the link. Again, donate, super chat, super sticker, whatever you want to do. This is where we at. This is what we do. Ladies and gentlemen. Between Hogan and Flair, that will be the two bombshells, and one has to come. Yeah, and it was Hulk Hogan again. I don't think anybody thought Hulk Hogan would die before Ric Flair. I don't think anybody had Hulk Hogan dying before Ric Flair, but that is exactly what happened. We got thrown for a twist today. We got thrown for a loop today, guys. The biggest death in pro wrestling history. Indeed, it was. I got 3 versions of Hulk Hogan in action figures. Oh, well, you know the action figures of Hulk Hogan are going to go up in price entirely now. The price of Hulk Hogan is going to go up. The biggest death in the world, I think, anyway. Yeah, literally the biggest death, not only in sports entertainment, but in entertainment as a whole. In entertainment as a whole. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Some memories and moments. There we go. There he is, the man himself, live on the show. There he is, Hulkamania, running wild, brother.
Listen, and then I got the shirt.
Oh shit! Oh man, that's like, I had my Ozzy shirt on the other day. Actually, as he died, I had the shirt on, and I saw he died. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! You got to be kidding.
Okay, so this was. You know, there's been other wrestling deaths. Your Owen Hart's, your Eddie Guerrero's, and obviously Chris Benoit's and other legends. But really, those 3 that were like the most shocking.
Yes,
you know, the Owen Hart, but obviously the legends. We do tip, you know, your Scott Halls but like Hulk Hogan. You know, I would say then the most important. But then I would say like next to that would be like a Vince McMahon. Those 2 guys. But you're, synonymous. You know, with the iconic in worldwide and in the role model aspect, it would go for Hulk Hogan for sure. But look, he was old. You know, he's old, and you got to keep in mind, like, these people were mega celebrities, both your Aussies and your Hulk Hogans, and just overall celebrities, people that pass away. But you know, they indulge themselves in your alcohols, your drugs. Obviously steroids with the wrestling. So when you're getting like 60, 70 years old,
you're pushing it already.
I mean, and he was looking, you know, he was opening this bar with, in New York across from Madison Square Garden with Eric Bischoff. And he was, you know, walking with a cane, like this big stick. And he did look old, like grandpa. He still had the, you know, the handlebars and the hair, but like, I don't know, like you could tell he is getting older, but you can still tell it's Hulk Hogan, but he definitely looked like an old man. And it's really sad, dude. Like,
now, how did you learn about this morning? Did you hear it on the news? How did you hear about it?
Yeah, I saw it on TMZ because I checked, you know, and then X and everything, and it was everywhere at that point. WWE put out statements, and obviously you went live right away and everything, but like. It's different now. I mean, I got to think like, I mean, Scott Hall, your Roddy Pipers, obviously, you know, Ultimate Warriors. They were kind of recent.
The whole 80s. I mean, when you look at the 80 wrestlers, they've been wiped right out. There's like not many left. The British Bulldog, the Bulldogs, you know, Dynamite, you know, all of them. You know, the Dynamite Kid, all of them wiped right out, man. It's a very sad day. But like you said, none more sadder than Hulk Hogan. Because like you said, without Hulk Hogan, there is no WWE. There's no wrestling. You know what I'm saying? The rock and wrestling era, the MTV era. We all remember this. We all lived through it. We all witnessed it. And now it has come full circle. And again, they don't make the personas, the characters. That's what I'm saying. Like, why don't they have the over-the-top characters like a Hulk Hogan anymore? They're not creative. They're not compelling. They're not engaging. Again, you'll never find another Hulk Hogan. The red and yellow, the black and white. You know what I'm saying? Revolutionary characters. You don't see them anymore. It just doesn't happen.
Now, will you on WWE Shop? You can't find the CM Punk, the original shirt, but like, will you be buying a Hulk Hogan shirt coming up?
Oh my God! Well, yeah, I mean, he's got an extensive T-shirt line, obviously on WWE. You know, and what I'm trying to think about is he just opened up his own wrestling organization. You know, Eric Bischoff said it's still going to go down. It's still going to happen even without Hulk Hogan, even though he ran the whole damn thing. And, you know, I mean, I think people really started getting worried about the last couple of months because Hulk Hogan wasn't posting anything. He wasn't saying anything. He wasn't doing anything. There was just all these rumors going, oh, he's on his deathbed or he's not doing well. And then here we are 2 months later, and he's got his beer brand. He's got this wrestling company. And we got all this Hulk Hogan, but we don't got Hulk Hogan, the man, the myth, the icon.
You know, today, I don't know if you mentioned this or saw this, but today is the day, the same day, 10 years ago, that the tapes came out and everything. Yep. Yes.
Yeah, very and that's when the WWE got rid of Hogan for a little while. They blacklisted him. Remember that? They literally blacklisted Hogan for like a couple of years. And then it took a few years for Hogan to come back and, you know, be on the straight and narrow with the WWE again, to be on good terms with them. So, you know, you got to wonder too, when he made his last appearance on Monday Night Raw on Netflix in January and they booed him out of the building, you got to wonder now, maybe you got to think maybe those fans feel a little bit bad, maybe a little sorry for booing Hulk Hogan. Okay, well, he supported Donald Trump. Big deal. Listen, it doesn't matter about politics. It matters about Hulk Hogan, the person, Hulk Hogan, the individual, Hulk Hogan, the wrestler, the superstar, the actor. I mean, he was so many different things to so many different people was Hulk Hogan.
Well, the naysayers, and there's plenty of them on social media, and it's about everything, is always going to be someone that says something very hateful and negative.
Very out of color.
Maybe be shocking, but like the people that are real wrestling fans that grew up on wrestling, that I don't know, wrestling might be one of the only things that like you kind of take as a child or as a teenager and you bring it with you into your adult life by watching it, being a fan. There's a lot of that. And then obviously fathers and mothers tell their kids, watch it with them, and it grows. And it's a generational, it's a sport. It's a generational sport. And, you know, it's crazy. Like Vince McMahon tweeted. Did you see that?
Yeah, you don't see Vince ever do that. So for Vince McMahon, who's not even associated with the WWE anymore, due to all his controversies, we're not going to go into that. But
now
for Vince McMahon to tweet out, that shows you the impact of Hulk Hogan. That shows.
I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna see TNA's live right now. I'm gonna see if I don't know if they're live or they put up tape. Oh, they'll be at 7:30. It's starting late. Okay, it's starting. Oh, it says it's going to be live from Rhode Island tonight.
Yeah, Rhode Island. Yeah.
In another hour, it'll be live. So they will 1,000%. They'll be the first to do something. But I didn't see anything. I looked up Tony Khan on X. I didn't see anything he put out on Hogan.
I know, and that is pretty shocking. And, you know, because obviously there's a lot of wrestlers in that organization that obviously have a lot to do with Hulk Hogan associations and all that. I think they're just waiting. I mean, I'll tell you what, I hope the WWE just doesn't put up a little, you know, screen. Oh, Hulk Hogan passed away. They got to do that. Because listen, I know they don't do the 10-bell salute no more to anybody, but they got to do it for Hogan. They got to have the wrestlers on the stage. Like the night that Owen Hart died. Remember they had everybody on the stage the next night on Raw?
They need to do segments of the wrestlers given.
Yes.
In like the curtain in the back, and you know just how
like they did
for
Eddie Guerrero when he died. They did a whole tribute show to him. If they don't
this
do
is
a whole
big one
show for Hulk Hogan, I don't know what WWE's become if they don't do that. Because again, WWE isn't here without Hulk Hogan, you know?
Well, they did have an open relationship with him as of within months ago, having him on, even though he got booed. That doesn't mean he did something on the show that he got booed for, you know, like, so he did have a relationship with him. So they will, I mean, even on their social media, WWE put out stuff. So, you know, I mean, at least that, but on the programming, I'm very curious to see what TNA does. Cause, was that more of the early 2000s or like 2010 when Hogan and Steen
Yeah, when
all
Hogan and
did?
Bischoff and Ric Flair and all those guys. Yeah, it was like 2010, 2011 that they were. And then Bully Ray came up through. He went on a hell of a great singles run because he was working with Hogan a program. So yeah, no, Hogan definitely lifted up the spirits of TNA during that time. I mean, a lot of people didn't like the fact that he got rid of the 6-sided ring and brought back the 4-sided ring. But Hulk Hogan has been synonymous with every wrestling organization he's ever been around or he's ever been in. Whether it was WCW, WWE. I mean, he was in the AWA back in the days. I mean, they literally had Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant before that match made it to WrestleMania in another promotion. Hogan actually slammed Andre the Giant before WrestleMania happened. A lot of people don't know that, but there's a lot of things that they don't know about Hulk Hogan. And listen, as much as Hulk Hogan may have done bad, he did just as much good for the greater good of America. And nobody bled USA like Hulk Hogan.
Well, I can't imagine being alive in the 80s with Hogan, but my experiences was with his NWO run, and as a child, because when you're a child and watch wrestling, it does seem real. But then, especially in the 90s when it was at its highest, wrestling was life. It was everyone was obsessed with it. But back to Hogan, did you hear obviously the Bubba the Love Sponge like at first and all that? Did you? And technically, you did predict Hogan's death.
Yeah, I said it because I mean I was paying attention to it. I was listening to it. I was hearing people that I talked to that he wasn't doing well, and believe me, that is not what I wanted to be right about. Believe me, that's the last thing I wanted to happen. And then you hear about. Well, here's the other thing about this that's crazy. The Hulk Hogan super fan died as well recently. Did you hear about that? The Hogan super fan.
Oh.
He was around during like the 80s. He was always in the front row. He dressed up as Hogan. He looked like Hogan. So he just died a couple days ago, and now Hulk Hogan dies. So it's like, and then of course Ozzy. So I mean, I wasn't even over Ozzy Osbourne dying, and then this happened.
No, that's a class. That's a whole nother deal and a whole. But these are huge icons. Icons not even the word. Like these are living gods.
Living legends. Literally. Well, at one time they were living legends until the last couple of hours. But no, I mean, and you look at names like Ozzy and Hulk Hogan, and to think they died in the same week. That doesn't even. And just to think, Ozzy just had his final show a couple weeks ago. I would have loved to have been there. Can you imagine what those people feel like now that they actually went there and experienced it? It means that much more to them now that he's gone.
I mean, now look, it's important, and I know there's a lot of bad information that goes out there and everything, but it's important when you have your Bubba the Love Sponges putting out these things. And see, he wasn't getting sued or getting anything by Hogan. You gotta connect the dots, and you do it a lot. You connect the dots yourself, and then you form your opinion from the rumors and the news that's out there. So, like, you when you connected out to the Hogan stuff, and there's a lot of people that were against it, like, oh, Bubba Love Sponge, he's just getting views, he's trying to get cash in on these rumors. But like, if he's not getting sued, if he's not getting cease and desist letters, and you would know because he would be showing that stuff, obviously.
Oh, you know that. No, and I mean, I know Bubba Love Sponge and Hogan haven't been on good terms the last several years, but they were best of friends at one point. I mean, they were always on each other's shows. They were always talking. They were always interacting. But this time, Bubba was right about, he said Hogan was on his deathbed a few weeks ago, and he must have been, because I'm even hearing that he was having hospice at his home. So even if Hogan didn't die today, he probably had his days were sadly probably numbered. I mean, Hulk Hogan, like I said, they said he was on his deathbed, and we didn't want to believe it. I certainly didn't want to believe it. But then when you start hearing different things from different people and different sources, then you start to puzzle the pieces together, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, there's something bad going on here. And then when Hulk Hogan opens up another one of his stores and he wasn't there, then you know, oh, wait a minute, something's going on here. Something bad is going on. You don't want to believe it.
Could be like basically like what it comes down, and the Ozzy stuff like kind of came out with, there's an ambulance trying to get resuscitation for 2 hours, but like the Hogan stuff, it was like it's pretty much like a botched surgery.
Yeah, that's what led to the downfall of Hogan. Yeah, he went in for, I think, neck surgery, fusion or something. And we know it's well documented, all the surgeries Hogan has had on his back, on his legs, his neck. I mean, this surgery, if he didn't have this surgery, he'd probably still be alive today.
I mean, I didn't see him coming to WWE soon, but just because people aren't necessarily active, if you're not active touring or, like Ozzy is, or active wrestling, but you can still give, Hogan can still come to the live programs and do a promo. You know, Ozzy can still throw out albums, make albums, and make new songs and new music. You know, when people say, "Oh, what can they give to us? They're washed up. These people are washed up." No, they can still come back. You know, it's up to the companies. Like Ric Flair said today. Like, you know, so the companies.
Ric Flair, I almost, man, to see Ric Flair, man, because we know he can cry a hell of a lot. And boy, this was a tearjerker for me today, because we all know how legendary Hogan and Ric Flair's feud was. We know how legendary that was.
That was a moving clip, and then the Russo, you know, Russo and Coachman, they do a show together.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that in quite some time. Did they put up something about Hogan? They must have put out something about Hogan today.
Yeah,
right?
they went live for like an hour today and covered it. It was real good. Check that out on. They do the show together. It's pretty good. I always like Coachman, Jonathan Coachman.
I don't know why the WWE, he came back, Coach, and then they got rid of him again. I don't. He was, Coach is so underrated. I think he was a good announcer, not like JR obviously, or Lawler, or Gordy, Sully Gordy, but he was good for his own person. Again, I think he was underrated. Was the Coach. And
then you saw Michael Cole interview.
Oh, that was that was on the Sports Center. Yeah. Yeah,
that came out. Yeah. So more's coming out, and everyone's positive, but nothing on the AEW side, which is
that is nuts. I think there was, I think if I'm reading correctly, I think before there was just one wrestler from AEW that actually posted something up on there. Who was it now? You would think like their AEW World Champion, or like John Moxley would post something on there or something. Well, I know Madison Square Garden put something up, so that was good. That was noteworthy. Mick Foley was shocked by it. Sylvester Stallone put up a thing. Dustin Rhodes on Hulk Hogan's death.
That's
all right. So this is the only one from AEW that I know of. Matt Jackson paid tribute to Hulk Hogan. That's
really
that's so far the only person.
I want to hear from what was it? Who hasn't? I mean, we've heard from a lot. Eric Bischoff obviously said stuff. Kurt Angle.
Yeah, thanks for the house, Hulkster. And boy, was Eric Bischoff right about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, much like McMahon and Hogan, put wrestling of WWE WrestleMania on the map. It was Hogan and Bischoff that kind of redefined WCW. Because you know what? If it wasn't for the WCW and the NWO, I don't think WCW would have beat Raw for 83 weeks in a row like that. I think it was Hogan and Bischoff that set the precedent on that.
They did what like AEW should have done, like
the right way. Yep.
I mean, it was just a whole different deal back in those days. Like, just
it was a different aura, a different vibe, a different feeling. Everything was different. I mean, it was cutthroat. I mean, you had the battle for supremacy: Raw versus Nitro, WWE versus WCW. I mean, and again, you got to think about this. If it wasn't for the Austin era, we probably would be watching WCW right now. If it wasn't for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because Hulk Hogan was destroying, dominating, demolishing the WWE at that time. So, I mean, if it wasn't for that, I mean, we probably would be watching Nitro instead of Raw right now, honestly. So,
man, this is obviously, like you mentioned, the biggest death in pro wrestling. But you gotta obviously tip your cap to Hogan. Like, he is the GOAT. He is the Michael Jordan of pro wrestling,
Oh my God, without a doubt. This
is so big, Sean, man. Like, it's going to be interesting to see. And then obviously you make videos, do some videos with your opinions on like what companies do what, like if TNA is going to say something or what WWE does.
Actually, I guess, maybe in your area it comes on because I don't know the time difference where you are, but TNA is on where I am, and I just saw they did put up a photo of, rest in peace Hulk Hogan, and I guess they did mention. So they did mention at the top of the show, they said a little something about him. But listen, the WWE has to go all out with this one. They really, really do.
Yeah, they need, at least
I mean, is TNA on where you are right now, or is it still?
Yeah,
is it on?
It's good now. It's good now. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I guess at the beginning, I'm sure they'll say it. You would think TNA would mention it throughout the show too. You would think.
Play little clips. Well, what are they talking about now? A lot of wrestlers are in the ring. Let me see.
Yeah, well, right at the start of the show, they put up the little picture there, and then they mentioned Hulk Hogan dying in the beginning of the show, and then they kind of just moved on with the show after that. But you would think again that there would be something said about him later on in the night.
Well, was Hogan
TNA is like
part
a 2-hour
of
show, right? I think it's like a 2-hour show. TNA.
Yeah. Was Hogan part of TNA or Impact?
Well, at that time, I guess it was Impact Wrestling. Yeah, at that time. Mm-hmm. I mean, it went through so many name changes and logos and adjustments and enhancements and everything else at that time.
I think TNA is better than could be a good number 2, like Bischoff was saying. They need a better cable deal. They
I'll
need
tell
a
you,
better
man,
channel.
and well, that's what TNA is doing right now. They are looking for a better cable deal. And I'll tell you what, right now, if AEW doesn't get their shit together, because I'll be honest, when AEW first came out, they were fire. They were incredible. I'll admit that. But boy, have they lost a lot of momentum. They have lost a lot, and I think TNA is actually overtaken. I think they're overtaking AEW. I think TNA's in charge of that now. I honestly do. I think they have taken that number 2
TNA's
position.
commentary is the best in pro wrestling.
Yeah, because we got, what is it? Was it Josh? Is it no? Who's it? Josh Matthews? Who's on a commentary over there? Is it Josh Matthews? No, he used to be on commentary. Remember, it used to be Don West, but he died. Mike Tenay and Don West. Remember that duo?
Yeah.
In TNA.
Man. Well, all right. I'll let you go back to your subscribers and the fans.
All right, my man. I appreciate you on the show. It's definitely great to see you back. It's been a long time, but man, I'll tell you.
We got to come together as fans when this happens. When y'all do shows, it's a good thing. It helps, the grieving process when people can do shows, and whether that be podcast or even on Sirius XM, they have that 24-hour station, the wrestling station now. It's 24/7.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's channel 154, and it's because there was just a channel with just broken, busted open, but this one is 24/7. It's a whole channel dedicated to pro wrestling.
Oh shit! Wow.
So they're having people call in. That's what I was going to mention. They had Sergeant Slaughter,
Bully Ray on it and all that. Bully Ray and all those people, or is that?
Yeah, Bully, all of them, and then Coachman's a part of it. He was hosting the show, but they had call-ins. So they had Sergeant Slaughter speaking about Hogan. They had Tommy Dreamer speaking about Hogan today. So they're to get all that, but definitely Seanzviewent was the first that was covering this live, and I saw it. So got to keep that going, man. Hulk Hogan, you predicted it first. You did predict it first.
Not one of the ones I wanted to come true. I mean, at least CM Punk came back, but Hulk Hogan, man, again, he will be iconic, and he will definitely live on forever. And man, we will have you again. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And
thank you, brother.
Have a good night, my man. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.
So there we have it, guys, from one of the fans, one of the viewers, one of the subscribers. Again, viewers, on this very shocking, on this very turbulent, on this very heart-wrenching day, a day that will live on forever and ever. What was my favorite Hulk Hogan match? I'll be honest. Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 19. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It was what it was. I think it was no holds barred or a street fight. WrestleMania 19, Hulk Hogan versus Vince McMahon. Who would ever thought in a million years? Who would ever thought in a million years that we would have ever saw something like that? But that is exactly what we saw, ladies and gentlemen. I think TNA did say something about Hulk Hogan tonight. When TNA first started tonight, they did bring up a graphic of Hulk Hogan. So they did say something. Obviously, I don't think they're going to go as far out as the WWE did, because the WWE, and if the WWE doesn't go out, I don't know. I question the WWE's morale at this point if they don't go all out with a Hulk Hogan tribute or a Hulk Hogan memorial or something to do with the immortal Hulk Hogan at this point, at this stage. Again, I want to thank the viewers, the fans, the subscribers that have come on to the show. You are giving it in stride, and wow, guys, we are still startled. We are still shocked. We are still in awe and just absolute amazement about what Hulk Hogan brought and what he did and what he meant to professional wrestling. And to know now that he is no longer with us is just heartbreaking, guys. There's no other word you can use. And it was so out of nowhere, too. It literally was out of nowhere. The most shocking, the most unexpected death, ladies and gentlemen. I guess you could say Hulk Hogan was timeless. Hulk Hogan was timeless. The best WrestleMania of all time was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. Hulk won the title from Andre. And again, viewers, if you want to be featured on the show, if you want to come live on my show, all you got to do is click the link in the chat room of the video. Click the link in the chat room of the video, and I will welcome you on to say your sentiments, your thoughts, maybe your prayers about Hulk Hogan. Maybe your prayers will be answered. But the situation that we got at hand right now is just incredible. It's incredibly sad. It's incredibly shocking. It's incredibly tragic. Incredibly tragic, ladies and gentlemen. And when I say this is traumatic, this is about as traumatic as it's going to get. This is about as traumatic as it's going to be. The most notable death. We got another super. Are you, Sean, going to Minneapolis for SummerSlam next year? Bro, if my YouTube goes viral, if I get enough money, enough donations, if I can make this go full-time job, I might fly out there, bro. But as it is, SummerSlam's coming to New York, New Jersey, obviously, in a couple of weeks. Seeing if we can make it there or not, I don't know, but we're definitely going to watch it. SummerSlam's going to be in the movie theaters. SummerSlam this year will be in the movie theaters. So, yeah, devastation, guys, devastation. And thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the money. Thank you very, very much, viewers, fans, and subscribers. You mean everything to the show. You literally mean everything to the show. Like I said, viewers, without you, there is no Sean View. Without you, there certainly is no Sean View. Will Brooke Hogan wrestle? I doubt it. Tommy says, will Brooke Hogan wrestle? I highly doubt that. But never say never. You know, never say never in the wrestling world. Yep, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant in heaven, WrestleMania at heaven. Yes. Yes, indeed. They meet again, viewers. It is a terrible loss to the wrestling world. It is just a very, very sad state of affairs, guys. Not the way we planned to do shows today. I had a completely different setup. I had a different set of plans and headlines to talk about today. This was not in the plans, but obviously Hulk Hogan decided to change everybody's plans today with his untimely passing, with his shocking death. Again, did not expect this, did not see this coming, but it has come and it is saw, and hopefully it never comes again. Well, it won't come again, but I mean, you know, I guess the next big death would be Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. I mean, Ric Flair, The Rock, Stone. I mean, I don't even want to think about it. I honestly, I don't even want to think about that, to be honest with you, because that would just be hellacious in itself. Again, viewers, this show is about you. It's about your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Because remember, your view is the only view that matters on YouTube.com. Yeah, I mean, again, I know the WWE have not done the traditional 10-belt salute in years, but Hulk Hogan's the one that needs to change that. They need to go back to that. They need to bring that back, especially with somebody that was as special and as notable as Hulk Hogan was. Yeah, the fans better take it over. The fans better damn well take it over. Again, the entire wrestling world has been rocked, has been shocked, has been TikToked, has been everything, guys. I hope not. Again, we still have Bret Hart, Ric Flair, Stone Cold, The Rock, The Undertaker, Kane, Triple H. We still got those icons left. We still got those notable names left. We still got legends and icons left, but perhaps none bigger than the trailblazer, the man that raised wrestling to a whole nother height, a whole nother level, the immortal Hulk Hogan, viewers, fans, and subscribers. You know, it's something because if you remember all the deaths that Hulk Hogan used to bring up and talk about and how sad he was and how shocked he was, and now Hulk Hogan himself no longer with us. JC Jane's first TNA Knockouts title defense confirmed. Breaking news, JC Jane's first NXT title defense confirmed, according to the TNA show that is on right now tonight. Again, you wonder, how do we, what a great loss. So sorry to hear about the loss. Yeah, man. Like I said, the magnitude, it's surreal. It's unreal, and it's surreal. It's devastating. It's traumatic. It's PTSD. It's depression. It's anxiety. Losing Hulk Hogan is losing a major, you want to talk about a void. You want to talk about a major piece of wrestling gone. You talk about a major piece of wrestling that will never get back again. You know, Hulk Hogan was religious to wrestling. He was religion. Hulk Hogan was the god of professional wrestling, literally. None stood taller, none stood better, none stood stronger than Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it. Hulkamania will always rule. Hulkamania will always rule, guys. And if you want to join the stream, if you want to talk about your favorite moments, matches, if you want to chit-chat about Hulk Hogan, join the stream right now. Join the stream with the brash and the brazen. Join in right now. Get your thoughts, your comments, your opinions out there. Don't be shy. Now's the time to talk. Now's the time to rant. Now's the time to rave. Now's the time to get out there, guys. There's only one Hulk Hogan. There'll never be another. There'll never, ever be another, guys. See, even my cat can't believe it. Even my cat can't get over it. Even my cat is in shock at what's going on here. He's like, what? Really? Hulk Hogan gone, dead, passed away? You got to be kidding me. Yeah, he even played Mr. America. Hulk Hogan even donned the mask of Mr. America one time in that feud with that program with Vince McMahon in 2003. So we all remember that as well. That's how iconic. That's how impactful. That's how much emotion Hulk Hogan gave you because you remembered everything he did. You remember who he faced. You remember who he won the title. You remember who he lost the title. You remember who he regained the title. You remember when Hulk Hogan returned. You remember it all. Do you have a favorite Hulk Hogan promo? Well, man, each and every time that man went in there, he was so colorful. He was so dynamic. He was so full of energy and life. I mean, you know, to put down one promo that Hulk Hogan had, I mean, they were all memorable and monumental in their own way. I mean, honestly, from Mean Gene Oakland's interviews with Hulk Hogan to Vince McMahon's to Mike Tenay to Eric Bischoff to Bobby the Brain Heenan. I mean, man, Hulk Hogan, again, they just don't have those personalities. They don't have those characters. They don't have the kind of meaning, the kind of prestige that Hulk Hogan carried with him, in my estimation. Yeah, AEW pays tribute to Owen Hart annually, and Tony should do the same for Hulk Hogan. And again, it's all up to Tony Khan and the AEW team and the AEW management. It is truly all up to them at the end of the day. So yeah, it looked like Hulk Hogan died from. It looked like he died from cardiac arrest. There was some kind of heart issue. So I don't know if they're going to do an autopsy on Hulk Hogan or they're going to follow it up or what's going to happen. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to look a little bit more into this. I mean, when they do the autopsy, and man, it's sick to think about what they do during an autopsy. I mean, it's so horrible. They just, obviously, rip you to shreds and take this out and take that out. But I mean, I don't know if they're going to run more tests, blood work. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here. And I don't know if Hulk Hogan's going to be buried. I don't know if he's going to be put in a coffin. I don't know if it's going to be an open casket. I don't know. I'm getting these questions always. Is Hulk Hogan going to be buried? Is he going to be burned? I mean, what are they going to do with him? What are they going to do with Hulk Hogan? If I'm the WWE, I'm going to do what they did with Michael Jackson. Put Hulk Hogan in the casket inside of arena, a stadium. Put Hulk Hogan's casket in a stadium and have the WWE fans go visit him. That's what I would have happen for Hulk Hogan. I'd have Hulk Hogan's casket opened, maybe closed, probably closed. I'd have Hulk Hogan in a casket in a stadium, whether it be Texas, whether it be Michigan, New York. I don't care where it is. You got to have Hulk Hogan and everybody pay their last tributes, their last final moments with Hulk Hogan. Again, kind of like they did with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's casket was I know it was in some sort of arena or a stadium or what have you. And I think they should pay tribute, and all the fans deserve that much. All the fans deserve that much. That's how I would go about it. That's how I would book it. Again, people might have a different stance. People might have a different feeling on that, but that's what I would do personally. But that's just me. It's startling, man. It is absolutely startling. I don't know what else. I don't know what more you can say, man. The worst thing to happen to professional wrestling. Literally the worst thing to happen to professional wrestling today. This was not how July the 24th was going to pan out. I did not have this in my records. I did not have it in my book. I didn't have it in my plans. I didn't have it in my strategy. We were going to go in a completely, Hulk Hogan, again, changed the entire predicament for every wrestling fan today. Hulk Hogan changed the predicament. We went in a different direction. This was not a Russo swerve, but this was a Hogan swerve. It was a Hogan swerve, viewers, fans, and subscribers. All right. That's what it was. Again, our thoughts and our prayers go out to Hulk Hogan's family, goes out to Hulk Hogan himself. Very damning. Again, this is one of those things that, guys, you will not forget the living legend. You will not forget Hulk Hogan. Whether it's a DVD, whether it's a TV, whether it's YouTube, whatever it is, however it is, this is one of those deaths that, man, whew, wow. I mean, we know about all the documentaries and all the movies and all the moments and all the matches and all the memories about Hulk Hogan, but man, this, as they say, this is going to be a tough pill to swallow, man. This is going to be a very, very tough pill to swallow. This is going to be very hard to ingest. This is going to be very hard to inhale. Again, Hulk Hogan spanned generations, guys. Hulk Hogan spanned generations. The icon. The biggest icon in professional wrestling. Yes. The depths and the levels that Hulk Hogan reached in professional wrestling was at its most maximum, was at its most progressive. It was universal, was Hulk Hogan, guys. Absolutely universal. President Trump even paid tribute to Hulk Hogan. Yes, indeed. President Trump himself even paid tribute to the late Hulk Hogan. And I can't even believe we're saying the late, great Hulk Hogan. Wow. Absolutely crazy. I never thought at the end of this day that we would be saying the late, great, real American Hulk Hogan, who bled the red, white, and blue, who was absolutely true, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Absolutely true to his word, true to his name, true to his lineage. Hulk Hogan stuck to his guns. He stood to them. And now we all cry. I mean, at least you can take this in. Hulk Hogan was at the first WrestleMania. He made it to 41. Hulk Hogan made it to 41 WrestleManias. 41 of them, guys. If that doesn't show you something about the tenacity of Hulk Hogan, the fire, the will, the heart, the passion, Hulk Hogan was full of that and more passion. It was all about that to the red and yellow of Hulk Hogan. Make no mistake about that. I can assure you right now that this will be the biggest news item in professional wrestling for 2025. Or at least let's hope it stops here now. Let's hope the bleeding stops here. I don't want to hear no more deaths for the rest of the year in wrestling. Hell, I don't want to hear deaths in music. I don't want to hear deaths about movies. Stop. Just stop the pain. Stop the bleeding already. To lose Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne in 48 hours in the same week, in the same damn week, it's monumental in all the wrong ways. Monumental in all the wrong days. Absolutely unforgettable. Absolutely unforgettable. You couldn't even make something up like this, guys. You really couldn't even make something up like this. TNA Impact opens with a Hulk Hogan tribute following his death. Madison Square Garden honors Hulk Hogan with a massive tribute after passing away. Mick Foley recalls his final conversations with Hulk Hogan after reconciling. Devon Dudley explains why he's wrestling one last match before retiring. Eric Bischoff found out about Hulk Hogan's death on live television. Again, WWE is expected to do something with Hulk Hogan. The status of WWE's current creative plans for the Immortal One, Hulk Hogan. Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South, breaks silence after Hulk Hogan's death with an emotional tribute. Wow. Whew. Linda McMahon has even honored the immortal Hulk Hogan, a name we haven't heard from in a long time. Linda McMahon said, I had the privilege of knowing and working with Hulk Hogan for over 40 years. Hulk was a dear friend and member of our WWE family. His legacy in and out of the ring will always be remembered. He was one of a kind. She closed the message with a personal show of support for those mourning the wrestling icon. My thoughts and prayers are with his family, his friends, and all of his fans. This comes shortly after Vince McMahon shared his own message about Hogan, calling him the greatest WWE superstar of all time and a global phenomenon. Both McMahons have now publicly mourned the passing of Hulk Hogan. The impact of his loss is being felt at the very top of the wrestling industry. Linda McMahon's tribute not only signals the deep respect the WWE organization had for Hulk Hogan, it also marks the end of an era shaped by his unmatched charisma, in-ring energy, and his cultural presence. How do you remember Hulk Hogan's impact on your life as a fan, as we've talked about, as we've brought up, as we've commented on, as we've reacted on, we've retorted to it? Wow. Again, this is going to strike a chord with every single wrestling fan, whether WWE, AEW, TNA, NJPW, ROH, again, TNA, it doesn't matter what you are or where you're coming from. This news is going to affect each and every person in a lot of different ways, guys, a lot of different ways. But viewers, fans, and subscribers, the room's getting kind of quiet. Again, we did 2 videos earlier today. Again, we exhausted. We said what we had to say. We got out what we wanted to say, our final thoughts, our prayers, our sentiments, our memories, our moments, the matches, the promos. Hulk Hogan, the man. My late dad got me into 80s, especially WWE wrestling from that time. That's how I know Hulk Hogan. That according to Joshua Branch. Joshua Branch in the chat room at this time, at this moment. Again, thank you so much for that, man. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your matches, your moments, your memories, whether you met Hulk Hogan or whether you saw him wrestle, whether you shook his hand, whether you took a photograph, an autograph, whether he had his T-shirt, or whether you felt Hulkamania as a whole. I thank each and every one of you for coming in this room at this time, at this hour. Don't you dare be sour. Clap to know that Hulk Hogan is always going to be the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. He lifted barbell plates. He ate T-bone steaks. And now, viewers, and now this. It has come to this, viewers. It has come full circle for the wrestling landscape. Thank you very much for everybody, for your sentiments. Thank you, everybody, for what you do for the show, for what you comment on, for what you message on, for how you react. We have plenty more to come. Again, we do multiple videos a day. We do it hourly. And this will be a day that will live on in the wrestling world. Much like Hulk Hogan. Much like Hulkamania. Forever.